lightning bolt.
Stop pushing the popcorn.
Why? I want to get rid of it. Stuff that fell on the floor,
Right?
as Kyle said.
That was fucking passed out.
What was this?
Carving my name on a tree. I was like 15
With
years
your
old.
finger?
No, with my knife. The knife fucking closed on my finger. See, right
Whoa.
there.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
It wraps around.
That sucks.
I should have got stitches for that. I didn't.
I got stitches. My finger, I cut off the end of my finger in a door at school. They had these doors in the elementary schools like this thick back in the day.
Holy fuck.
I don't know if they still are that thick,
School
but
kid?
thick fucking doors. Waiting in line at the bathroom. And I'm the next in line,
Too
right?
slow to take his hand
They would
away.
only let us do one. No, I was playing a game.
Buddy, you opened the doors, buddy.
I put my finger in and out,
That's a game.
and it got stuck.
Alright, I don't want to talk about
I
it.
got it stuck.
How is that the game?
Did you lose?
You lost that.
I'm
game.
getting like nauseous thinking about it.
that hurts.
It was hanging on by a
Dude,
thread.
a car door. How about a car door? A car door.
Oh,
Got your finger?
Huh? Oh yeah, I've gotten car doors before. Yeah.
Kyle. Take a picture of Schulte and your uncle with that sign in the back.
you take a picture.
Okay, I'm playing music. Alright, I'll go.
Is this blackmail?
What?
Is this blackmail?
No. I just like taking pictures.
Someone call the police station and be like, "Why is there a red light lit on City Hall? Should we all be evacuated?"
You doing?
That would be funny.
Why the fuck
Call
is
the
there a red
police?
light? Women's rights?
Yeah, it's for women's rights.
That's for women's rights.
They were supposed to. They wanted the. That day, they wanted the bell to chime a song.
Really?
Yeah, and it's capable of doing that. You know how you hear it go ding.
Did I send you guys a text the other day about fucking women's rights?
Yeah. Women's rights. Don't they have rights? Huh? Smiley,
we
are
don't
you
give
talking?
Them, we don't give them rights.
No, so they got plenty of rights. They got the
So
same
then
rights
why-
as us.
So then why are they? Why are they?
Why? What are they complaining about?
You want to go back in the
They're
day?
just fucking cunts.
Yeah.
They act like dudes. They suffer from A-lads. Okay? Acting like dude syndromes. They want the fucking ball sack. They want the penis. What it is. And they try to prove it through
Jealous?
fucking shit like this. Yeah, they're jealous.
Jealous of us?
We can't put them in their place. They fuck themselves. They fuck themselves from fucking going away from Dan. Alright? Just like fucking Eve ate the apple.
Right.
Eve couldn't keep it in her pants, right?
Oh, Eve couldn't. Yeah, but she couldn't keep it in her pants. She couldn't keep her vagina in her pants.
No, I meant Adam couldn't keep it in his pants, right?
It's fun.
Didn't they bang?
You know fucking Rachel?
Yeah,
must-
well, it was
Mario's
forbidden.
sister?
Right.
She posted something about how
They
she
did.
goes,
They messed around.
wish I could take the day
It's not
off
an
today,
They don't
but
pick
I
an
already took
actual
one day
apple
off
from a
this
tree,
week and I
right?
can't afford to. But I made sure I dressed my kids
Well,
in
no,
red
it's in the
today,
story.
and I wore
Yeah, but
red.
isn't that a way of saying that they
in
banged?
solidarity.
Yeah. Eat the fruit.
Why was it?
Why?
Why was it forbidden though? God didn't want them to recreate.
I don't know.
Isn't that what he put him there for?
No, it was. They said for them not to do that right away. For
Oh,
them
right
to-
away.
Yeah, I mean, it was like they were like new.
Going right to it?
Yeah, they just like went right to it. They learn lessons in life, yet they let that lead the way, which it does today. Right?
Yeah. I guess so.
If
As soon as you get-
if Bree came down here right now and was like Speedy and like was like let's go and you brought your wouldn't you be like you would go, right? You would go.
Yeah, I'd say I'll be right back in 3 minutes.
Yeah, right? 3 minutes. Well, you could go longer than that.
I'm only joking.
And then he goes and tells his wife, listen,
Have to stop.
let me just go down there and talk to them for 3 minutes. And he comes back down, he's really gone for like 30. How he does it.
Because I'm slow. Speaking of that, I think in a parallel universe right now, we could be in the shed.
Holy shit, dude, what?
In a parallel universe, we could have made a decision to go to the
If I
shed.
text you early instead of
Buddy,
saying studio for
whoa.
some shit.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Every
So
choice.
I'm at a different dimension right now?
It's fucking real good.
Yeah.
And then right now there's actually 4 of us in the shed?
It's like this, dude, all like this. All like this. See what I'm saying?
You know what?
Shit.
You see what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
We're all just energy. You know what I mean? We're part of the fucking. Just think of that. We could be in the shed right now. Are you guys comfortable?
Okay. Could use
Okay.
a blanket.
Fuck.
Not like a little fucking blanket would be nice.
What, are you comfortable with it?
Not really, but it's more important than you guys are fucking comfortable.
Feel bad, but
Huh?
I'm sorry, laugh a little bit.
No. You sit on my lap and talk about first thing that pops up.
Healthy.
Hell is that? Is that the studio bulletin board? What is this?
Yeah, you can put. Let's put post-it notes on it. Huh?
I like that. Well, ideas are new. I like that phone, man. It's weird.
I like it too. You know how many times I stopped Brianna from throwing this shit out?
Yeah, that's why it's all packed in it.
Seriously.
That phone is cool, huh?
I like it.
It's not a rotary though, is it?
Good afternoon.
No, it's
Now we
push
have
button.
3 brains
yeah.
that allow us to go from thinking to doing to being. Each brain is its own individual biocomputer with its own anatomy and own circuitry, its own physiology and chemistry. They even have their own history as well as their own sense of time and space. Now the first brain, the neocortex, it's the newest brain in
So you're saying
evolution.
that our brain is
It's
the
that
universe?
walnut-shaped structure that sits on the outside with all of its folds and
Our
valleys
brain
in yellow
is the
there.
universe.
Listen.
It's the newest, the most evolved and highly specialized in human beings.
Listen to this guy.
Right
first.
under the neocortex is called the limbic brain, the chemical brain, the emotional brain, or the mammalian brain. It's about the size of
You
a
yell at me,
lemon.
yell at him.
Stop,
It's
listen.
responsible for
Hey, you fucking
regulating
dickhead.
internal
No, I
chemical
just
order.
wanted you to hear the
Right in the
beginning
back
of
You
of
it.
the
like, you've hit
brainstem
me like
there
3
in
times.
red is called the cerebellum, the reptilian brain.
The
It's
reptilian.
the oldest brain in evolution. It's the seat of the subconscious mind. Now, your brain is made up of about 100 billion neurons. If you took 100 billion sheets of paper and stacked them on top of each other, it would be 5,000 miles high. That's the distance from Los Angeles to London. Now, nerve cells possess the unique ability to store and communicate information between each other. So your neocortex, your thinking brain, is the seat of your conscious awareness. You're listening to me right now with your neocortex. And what the neocortex loves to do is to gather information. And every time you learn something new, you make a new synaptic connection in your thinking brain. That's what learning is. Learning is forging new connections. And every time you learn something new, your brain physically changes. So you read a book on how to ride a bicycle, you read a book on how to build a doghouse, you read a book on how to dance the salsa, how to cook French cuisine, how to become successful, how to be a better parent. And your brain literally upscales its hardware to reflect a new level of mind. The principle in neuroscience says this: nerve cells that fire together wire together. And as you begin to learn new information, you biologically wire that information into your cerebral architecture. So if learning is making new synaptic connections, then remembering is maintaining and sustaining those connections. And just like any relationship, the more you communicate, the more bonded you become. And neurons are exactly the same way. Now, once these neurons begin to fire and wire together, they actually form networks, what neuroscientists call neural networks. Now, neural networks are just gangs of neurons that have fired and wired together to form a community of neurosynaptic connections. It could be related to an idea, a concept, a memory, experience, a skill or behavior and action. But these networks actually have an electrochemical component.
It does.
And if you want to see mind in action, watch this.
I'm serious.
Right
It
there.
fucking hurts.
Again.
Right?
So you generate
It
more
really
electrical
hurts.
impulses in your brain in one day than all the cell
is what your
phones
brain
on the
looks
planet put together.
Fire.
Now, the neuroscientific definition of mind is the brain in action. Mind is the brain at work. Mind is what the brain does. And because we have 100 billion neurons seamlessly pieced together, we can make the brain fire in different sequences, different patterns, and different combinations. And whenever we make the brain work differently, we're changing
That's
our
what our
mind.
brains look like.
So once
Well,
you've
that's maybe
understood
that's where,
something intellectually,
killers come
theoretically,
from. That's where fucking
once you've
killers come
understood
from,
something
where
philosophically, if
you know
you
what I mean?
take what you
whatever
intellectually
they're programmed to do.
Guy, that video's pretty good. The guy.
Right? If you think about that,
So they're saying that we already have a program in us?
well, no, it's like if you think about it, they were saying the mind is like it's being programmed, like you're in somebody somebody else's mind, thinking, and
God's fucking mind.
you know what I mean. And then that program's like a person who kills somebody.
Hold
They're
on.
that's how they're programmed.
You just
They-
lost me for a second. You're in someone else's mind?
No.
Dan, you ever see the movie Truman?
Yes, I love that.
Same thing, right?
You know what I mean? So like killers and rapists that hurt children. What makes these fucking people click?
Something different.
Glitch on the fucking
Glitch,
computers, fucking
a
like
glitch in the
people
matrix.
people have said, I would never even think that somebody would do something like that. Those people were really nice, blah 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 blah. I didn't think he would kill his whole family. You know what I mean? Just fucked up shit. Like, well, how does that all go down? Why does it all go down?
It's something in the brain that
Like a chemical imbalance.
major chemical imbalance.
What's up, dude? Did you know I was just looking at him? He's fucking just sleeping. And like fucking, I'm tired too, but
My
it's
fucking
funny.
head hurts. Chocolate milk?
Want some water?
Chocolate milk will get you energized again. Your
Buddy?
sugar level back up.
Want some water?
I'll take some tap water.
Dude, shut up, man. Come on. I don't even get my dog tap
good.
water sometimes.
All right, what's the date on that fucking jug? Let's
I
check
just
this
got a
out.
bunch of Death Bats Pro Shop.
I know what tap water tastes like, Dan. Right now I can tell by the color.
It was produced in 3/2/17.
So where are we going again? All the way up to.
Wow, it was just
Sox
produced.
all the way to the Chief?
Is it?
So
It's
we're
only
going
like
to,
Bass
5
Pro
days
Shop.
old.
We're going to one
8 days old.
all the way up to
You know what? This is the best water I've ever had.
We could go to.
This is
the
good
other
water.
one,
Yeah,
but
it's
no,
It's very
he had a good
refreshing
point.
right now.
New Hampshire, there's no
It's got the perfect humidity in it.
Well, you've had a lot of fucking
Lots of the